down by the media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But keep going. I know, because we got a short amount of time. I just want to hit you with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, so, like, the whole thing about, and even when there's the outfit, the swastika, I think some people, like, they feel like they're spreading hate. I'm sorry, urging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this.
Yeah.
All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how is it joint custody?
It ain't joint custody. It's lies. It's not joint custody. It's not even custody for the mother. It's custody for whichever one of you sellouts, whichever one of you evil, wicked witches are going to give your children over for a couple of dollars in the moment. This is about the long game. Where can I buy one? Where can I get an outfit like this? Because I need one. Let's listen to Ye. And don't worry about what country I'm in. Don't worry about what I'm doing this evening. Find my kids. Do that.
My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so watch this one.
My kids are straight celebrities, and I don't have to say so. I can't even speak to them. You still got somebody running around talking about, what kind of stupid ass name is Rushwanda anyway?
So this white woman and this white family
Yeah.
have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face.
It's in everybody's face.
Playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to Champagne and keep it calm, and my dad would call me and say, "Hey, don't go in on that woman because it's gonna affect the children."
That's what happened. That's what happened. I tried to keep it cool. I skipped to another country. I laid low. Let the time pass. I skipped to another state. Tried to lay low for a minute. Let the time pass. My mama called me like, listen, everybody knows you're right. Everybody knows you're correct, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're speaking so direct, you know they don't like that. Maybe if you tone it down, maybe you'll see some justice. And I speak, mama, my tone been on the floor. I haven't said a word. Anytime I get to talking, they speak, the tone meter is going high. I be wanting to see the tone meter. Show me the meter. Let me look at it. How come I can't see the rubric? Man, you ain't talk.
But now it's like, it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful.
Yeah.
The Jews think they too powerful. They think they can get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they can get Kim to play with me. The Jews and the whites above the Jews.
Whose idea was it? Whose idea was it to play with me? Whose idea was it to give out the courage to play with me? I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. But if you come for me, I'm going to call my daddy. You know who he is.
I'm saying, that's my life is on this shit now.
That
These
way.
are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album, do that faggot ass trap shit if you want.
Who care about an album?
But now you mention my daughter.
Who care about an album? That Peacekeeper album coming.
Into y'all, whatever the word.
That Peacekeeper album coming soon. You can know that.
Say so with my kids.
Who don't gotta say so?
And anybody close, whether it's the Jews or the Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power. Everything of my fucking master.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Don. Lucien, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody because they're getting their head torn off. Quick. quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfuckers. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit.
Better tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
Better tell them. Judge after judge. Lawyer after lawyer.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody else, nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't help me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never want.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because I got family members, cousins, fraternity members, a bunch of you groups. A bunch of y'all talking about who you know and what you got, and a bunch of y'all got money and a whole lot of other. But when they came for my children, everybody sat down. Everybody sat down except for my mama. She 5'3". Where your influence at? Where all the little groups you was in and all that? Where is that at?
The sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face.
Stop.
All right, so go ahead. I just had to get that stream of content. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. I mean, I'm intrigued by, and I think people look at some of the stuff you say on face value. I see how, there's three things that come across with everything with you.
Yeah.
It's betrayal, it's being used, and your ideas, whether it's what you say or what you create, being censored. And I think every time I see it, no matter what you do, it falls under one of those. Like betrayal, there's a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
I mean, like even the JD.
You know they like to swap out on me.
If he said something about you, though, you'd probably be upset, right?
He should be upset. You know, I ask people, like if I know somebody that's woke, like I knew this girl that only like hangs around really super woke, like some of like fat black girl models, just like her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I can do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We're breaking them down. All this, I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities. Even I low-key feel like the ICE is like basically like doing to the Latin communities what they did to the black communities. It's everything to decentralize, remove the fathers. Also, I had this.
What is this obsession? What is this obsession with getting black fathers out of the house? What's the obsession with you filthy, freaky women needing to get black fathers out of the house? Does anybody know any freak women? Any of these garbage women that need to get fathers out of the house?
Theory that I just wanted to say, wait a second, I have another theory. It's about football and music industry, but I want you to get that Jay-Z answer. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, what about the fact that everybody knows what I'm saying is true related to that photo that I put up with my youngest daughter, right? But everything is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
Damn.
Well, some people might feel like even with the situation with your kids, I hear you speak about that a lot. Like nobody really spoke on your behalf. But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, well, you picked her. Like you
Yeah, let's start right there with the you pick and you this and you that. When people do things illegally that they weren't doing when you selected them, that has nothing to do with today. All of this ignorance from you ignorant. Well, you picked them. You picked them. That's why we have receipts and returns. What land do y'all live in?
Put yourself in that.
Absolutely, I did. That was my fault.
Maybe they're saying that you don't take accountability.
No, that was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her.
Yeah.
But that wasn't God's plan. But my issue with all these...
And that's what they don't understand. That's what they have no idea about. They have no idea about that.
That celebrity niggas is, if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views.
Don't talk.
Plus your tea. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga ask you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how y'all looking at me like a Vic, because you a street nigga. But it ain't that time no more. I'm the lawyer off Carlito's way. I'm the boss. You niggas is broke. You niggas is not masterminds. And you niggas should never have ever gone. Look at John Legend, old sissy ass.
Dang.
I ain't never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just, this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend and Master Taylor.
Barbados. You heard him?
Shady smell like mashed potatoes.
Barbados.
They used to be your guy, though. And like, so all these relationships, they're repairable, like, even the Pusha, the Jay, the like, there's a long list. Stephen Carter, like, I feel like, I know you say you want to hurt them, but you might overstep the line where maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like, I think after that tweet, he definitely, you know, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
a lot of people?
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke-ass slaves and slave herders? Like everybody, so this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl, right? This...
Wait a minute, Ye. Where we going? Pull over. Let me out. Pull over, Ye. Let me out. Where we going, Ye? Hold up.
The theory I had. The people that run the Super Bowl, how they come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand.
Hey.
Oh my God, that Kanye. If somebody take a knee for it when he's out of there. See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. In Harley, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. We did with you know, that Tom Brady's great. You know, we made Mahomes throw that kicking Super Bowl, you know, so Tom could get his 7th ring and shit. But, like, you guys at the music industry, what you know you got to do is start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're going to set you up. We're going to take Rolling Loud. We're going to connect them with Live Nation. And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists. And then, you know, you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, you know, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll make them rap about scams. And then mention Northwest. We love Northwest. Or Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right? Does it sound accurate to you?
if you look, it does seem like I don't know if it's in that control, but you can see,
Wait a second. You don't think you can see my eyes through the mask right there? You don't know if it's that control. Meaning, but
so I'm a person who, again, I'm not gonna normalize me into this where like I'm the guy on Twitter, but I'm like, wait, you really think there's like this hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
Do you think it's not? Do you think it's a possibility it's not? You think it's just all by chance and shit?
I would be opposed to it, but it feels like you know a little bit more. That's why a lot of people are intrigued too.
Yeah.
Because if probably one of the richest rappers ever is
not probably, definitely, but keep going.
When you got into the heights, and I'll say you're the greatest hip hop artist ever. When that person's then telling us it's like that, you then got to step back and be like, he knows definitely something we don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're also trying to like watch you and even listen. Even if people don't like some of the stuff you say, they're trying to figure out connect the dots and really see what's going on.
Well, you know what? I'm a leader and I channel and I don't see everything. You know, I didn't picture us being here right now. I didn't have this vision yesterday. But I had one bag with me. I just got my leather outfit and it was there. So it was meant. And I always thought, wow, that would make a really...
If you are here, we are talking about Ye and whatever this is. And we are talking about peacekeepers and stealing children, thieving children, playing with the court system, people acting like they too powerful. Had a judge tell me one time, oh, let's show him who's boss. Nigga, my God is boss.
Iconic interview setting, and I'm happy that I'm not sitting in it. And this is now making the movie. Like I said, with the North situation and on the song with his son and the new artist Jasmine Williams, it happened like that. Certain things I lean into. People think I'm strategic. The enemy might, my enemy, our enemy, might think I'm strategic.
Yeah.
But I'm not strategic. I just lean into what I really feel. And I say my truth. And whatever.
Why is it that every time it's the time for terrorist activity? Why is it every time for terrorist activity and off with people's heads? Do y'all want to go play, let's settle down and let's calm down? But you don't have that same energy when they taking heads off of children, taking heads off of people who don't fit these stereotypes or who don't have their image and likeness plastered on every billboard around every country and every continent around the world. Y'all to pretend like it don't exist because y'all are afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of who? I like to tell people, stop peeking in here. Put a like, make a comment, go get your friends and tell them to come, or get the hell on. This not for play. Children's lives don't get reversed. Innocence don't get taken and then given back. You have to play this game up front. There's prerequisites to winning. Tell them I said it.
Comes with it, but my truth is so obvious to so many people because people are not allowed to say their truth to the point where they psych themselves out to think it's not true.
Right.
And then so I'm not saying people's truth, I'm saying people's feeling now. Because your truth can be told to you, you can be programmed, but your gut is going to have millions of lifetimes of information. So when I go and I tweet, especially now, I'm speaking to people's gut feeling. Like Iggy, not taking sides, but she's going to do everything in her power to make sure Onyx never is next to Kris Jenner. And you know why, and she knows why. That girl came from Australia, then no family in the middle of Miami. Now she's out here in California, and her whole goal as a mom is to keep her son as far away from Kris Jenner as possible. And we all know why. We all know those sex tapes are signed for. We all know those children, just in general, celebrity exploitation. Like when my daughter wants to rap, it's a thing where, damn, you really want to get...
Let's have a little conversation about exploitation. I don't understand at all why little girls, 13 and under, I don't know why little girls are dancing for adults, turning flips, opening their legs, bending over, kicking a leg up. Why? Why is this a part of the culture? Who's entertained by little adolescent girls kicking their legs up in a V, laying out, slinging their hair to the side, and then throwing a leg up? Y'all don't want to talk about that. But 25,000 for Carnival, yeah.
Into this game like this, and it's this balance. I had people around me, I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby mama, rapping about skims, and then saying he need vocals. She made us a 40 clip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, you know, that will blow her up. I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room.
Yeah.
And be like, why are you screaming?
Yeah. They want to tell me to calm down. For what? It's time to go up. That be the hour to go all the way up. That's when you hear me screaming from the other room. Not in the courtroom. Not when it's time for decorum. That's y'all. That's y'all like to talk loud at work and get aggressive.
Wait, who said they would blow her up?
Well, I purposely didn't say the names and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to... Anybody that never spoke out against me publicly, I'm not going to speak out against them publicly.
Okay.
That way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did I answer that?
That way.
It's just God, I'm just channeling.
Yeah.
I'm just channeling something. So I ain't telling y'all to follow me or do nothing. Yeah, people not even in a position to follow me. It's like I could change hearts and minds, perception, but at the end of the day, you still gotta go work for a white man. You still gotta work for a Jewish man that works for a white man. The black dollar has been so decentralized since gentrification and the fall of Black Wall Street that it's next to impossible for a community to get on their feet, get past the drugs, the food. The food's the original drug. The hurting, the fucking 25%. Definite, not chance, but definitely being locked up, the abortion rate. Like our position, I don't have the exact answer to the equation of how to get out of where we are, but I'm not going to say we're not in where we are. And this might be some Star Wars.
The exact equation to get out of where we are is found in the scripture. Some people call them the Dead Sea Scrolls, Torah. The exact is that.
It would take generation after generation after generation would be north, and it'd be this and be that, but it's like, you either on this side of it, or you're on that side.
That way.
Cardi took the blue pill. But he made his name off of the red pill. The Matrix. The red pill is the niggas like Neo. The blue pill are the agents. So now Cardi is an agent.
And this I just found out. We can go on YouTube and see the sister that wrote The Matrix, wrote the script for The Matrix, the concept and the idea to separate, show how it is. But then they go put Neo, the one, as some kind of dude who looked like Keanu Reeves.
And you will see him like, you see on the joint where somebody touches them and then they become the agent?
Yeah.
That's what happened. They
That's
come,
how I
the
go.
Jewish people come, the record people come, they'll say, they literally called Ty Dolla and said, and this is coercion. That's why these niggas gonna be locked up someday. They'll come to you, they said, Ty, you have to denounce Ye publicly, or we're gonna drop your artist, Leon. We're gonna cancel all your tours. So they on some mob shit.
Yeah.
So it's die, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They up here threatening niggas, stopping their money. This is real life shit off of a statement. Off of me wearing a motherfucking chain. Off of me wearing they pain. But they playing, turning up, promoting, and making money off of our pain.
Yeah.
But if I wear a piece of their pain, then they're gonna threaten to destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives.
That's how they listen. That's how they did me. That's how they did the kid. They threatened every one of my family members. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. They threatened every one of my family members. Anybody who even thought about getting close to me, they threatened to kill my mother and father if they found them talking to some children that I went 50-50 on the word of a broad named Rashwanda. I would put an address on here and then see who all want to go see about it. But I'm not like them, clearly. And they not like us.
To destroy Leon's life. Leon did that whole scissor album, and now we're gonna destroy his life if you don't denounce this man's tweet type shit.
Do you talk to these people like before you send out a tweet? Because I would imagine he would give you a call and say, "Hey, I'm in a tough spot." Like, you know, and again, I think you said something important. You're not expecting everybody around you to be dick rides and agree with you, but when they speak out against you, you feel like it's either necessary or that's a form of betrayal, right?
Yeah, like Ty put up the tweet before we landed. He said, "I gotta say something." I said, "I'm not racist, but Ye is." We agreed upon that. When I landed, he put up, "I don't condone hate speech." You letting these niggas put words in your mouth. I 137x'd his career. Not one, not two, not 20, 137x'd it.
This is what happens. And this is what happens. We treat each other as if we don't have any power. We treat each other as if our power is temporary. The reason why we treat each other like that is because we treat each other like that, and then so the story goes. Why don't you stay next to the brother? The scripture says, if you see a man walking down the street getting his clothes torn off and getting jumped and ripped to pieces, you know who's going to be the next to get their clothes torn off and ripped to pieces? Whoever stand next to him and try to help him. Whoever go ask for them to have some mercy, then you next. This is what happens, though. When they rip your clothes off, then you don't have any friends. When they ban your tweet, one for one. What y'all waiting on? This what happened for me. I had no idea about this world. They came and stole my children. So now I'm on a rampage for everybody's children. On a rampage for everybody's children. Coming to collect. I'm coming to collect.
And while I'm on a plane, you put up word by word Jewish vernacular. My thing is, we can sit and talk it out. I know they on your head. But nigga, you don't got to denounce me. Period. And if you do, you talk to me about how we gonna do it. See, all these street niggas that
Exactly.
run around with guns, got bodies, they think they boss, so they think I'm a motherfucking Vic or some shit. They think because I give niggas high salaries. Nigga, I'm a billionaire, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit. See, this is my issue with Jim Jones, right? So he says he's gonna get a jib or a div. I don't know what the fuck the word is, but basically, like, he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? And I know this shit sound like a Tarantino movie, Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So.
Did he tell you?
No, he said he's gonna get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he didn't say he's gonna give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? One second. Hello. Yeah. Okay, send in the room 59 right now. Dig it. So when
You found out about
when I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm gonna take that meeting for you to get the money, but I guess I gotta sit there. What are you gonna? Like, I wasn't like, oh, nigga, you didn't tell me I'm not gonna. I still took the meeting, and the nigga still got the money, right?
he got paid $2 million.
Yes.
For you taking the meeting.
For me taking the meeting. But watch. And I was the money was a bit behind my back. I didn't really know about it. People be doing shit behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody that doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone. You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF.
Yeah, believe it.
That was way more disrespectful to me than the nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. You understand why? Because this shit to my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga? After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Maybe you didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah.
Do you think that
Exactly.
he figured it out after the nigga made $2 million?
Exactly.
Next subject.
Exactly.
What is the real thing with you and Drake? Like, I've always been confused. It feels like I can't tell it's a love-hate thing. You know, I've watched hundreds of hours of you talking about just interviews, and at a point, it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere. And I can't tell, what is it?
Yeah, it's like family members that you don't fuck with. Like, I appreciate, one thing is, Drake is a million times better than Kendrick and a million times more important. You know what I'm saying? What Future has done, Thug, what Drake just culturally is, that shit last year, I couldn't even barely sit through that shit. That shit was insane, bro. That shit had Lucien Grange, Universal.
Well, right now, I don't know where we going. I'm gonna say let me out, though. Let me out, yeah.
Drake lawsuit shit written all over it. This shit, the eye of line. At the end of the day, all this shit I'm saying, Jim Jones, Kendrick did, all these celebrities. The funny thing is, we're all in the same boat. But while we're on that boat, we're also fighting amongst each other. And as I get stronger and stronger, I get more into a position of being who I really am. But right now, or maybe I get to that position right now, but where I was yesterday, it was like, how the fuck I'm supposed to lead y'all, and you got these niggas that's running y'all, making you fuck with me. So none of y'all niggas can't fuck with me or will fuck with me, and you duck if you fuck with my daughter, then I'm sitting down for that. So, and that's my stance on it. It's like, nigga, I make music better. I push niggas don't, no one make music that's nowhere as near as good as music. Like when I made Moon, it basically ended Ocean's. He ain't have a song since then. You know, sipping some wine. Like, nigga, like I knew, I heard it. I was like, oh, this nigga's never gonna be able to make another album again. I wanna go to the moon. Any genre of music that anyone has, I make a better version of it. I'm 10 times stronger at music than anyone living. But then in 5 territories, okay, what do I do? Clothing, this, political stance, social media, expression, gravitational pull, momentum creating, all that. So what do we do with that? Why do I go at the celebrities? Because they're in the way. They're making, as J. Cole said, false idol. Nigga, you're the false idol. You can't fuck with me no day. They're the false idols. They want to put people, camouflage the truth, the gold, the true God. And everybody know, all of them know what it is. All of them needs to work for me. Drake need to be my writer. Trav need to be my producer, like how it always was. But somebody, they pull him to the side, they Virgil them niggas. See, the thing is, Virgil going to LVMH, the black situation don't change. Kamala, vice president, the black situation don't change. Or the world situation, period. Obama president, the world situation don't change. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Ye, Disney, Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes changed flight. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch The Aviator, him as a white man, him because he's a maverick, they fuck with him. They fuck with him. At the end of the day, y'all fucking with me, but I'm here to just tell y'all that y'all can't fuck with me. That's the whole idea. Like,
why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people feel like, you know, he's not here to defend himself, and that I think people are just confused by that. We get the story of how you guys kind of separated and how you feel, but you know they always say sometimes, you know, when someone passes away, you know, can't be for the dead man, you know. It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
Yeah.
You don't think about like his family and other people that love him?
I am an evil person.
You don't think that? I feel like you've always represented God-fearing ideals, though.
Yeah.
So how does that? How could you identify that person?
God has the wrath. You only play with God for so long.
Wrath and evil is different.
Niggas is out here playing games. Don C and him starting RSVP behind my back. And this nigga taking money, like kind of the Jim Jones situation. Oh, you ain't gonna come to the club. I was Louis Vuitton. They take that position, they put him in that position, they build the anti-Kanye club at Nike. Everybody worked for me. And what best put it in perspective is Virgil is the Jesus of the niggas that work for me. Right? Because every nigga that worked for me would have rather been me. Why do I have problems with almost every celebrity? Because they're jealous. And they should be, because I'm better than them. Because I'm more anointed and I'm appointed. And I understand the jealousy in the hearts of men. But they have to understand the wrath of the king also. All these pussy faggot niggas could shut the fuck up. Don C pussy ass. Supposed to be the realest nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? I remember him sitting with me and saying, brah, what's up with this red hat, brah? What's up with this red hat? They told me, who's they, nigga? They told me that, you know, if you don't stop wearing the hat, man, they're gonna give it. And they named the rapper right here. And I love this rapper, so I don't even wanna, like, put him in this conversation. But it was like a they, you know, the invisible hand, the people. You know damn well that Super Bowl, that Kendrick Super Bowl, and that Grammy Super Bowl had invisible hands on it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone culturally fucking knows that. They fucking know that. So watch. Don C tells the nigga A-Side. The nigga A-Side was talking about the other day with the scoliosis. Right? First of all, like I said, I make it clear. This nigga come up to me talking about how my teeth don't look good. I was like, nigga, you telling me about something that look good? And of course, he's Tremaine's friend, and it bothered me. When, A-Side, because it bothered me every day after you said that. Like, yo, how did I let this nigga, you know, nigga say some shit to you, and like 10 minutes later, you're like, yo, how I even let this shit happen?
Yeah.
Right? So, but A-Side did give me a bar. He said, Don C once told me, and this is towards the end of the conversation, the last time I ever spoke to him. He said, man, and Don C was working for me at this time. Man, I'm glad Ye didn't get the Nike deal. And when I didn't get the Nike, it was heartbreaking. So I because I had the fucking Yeezys. I was on the second Yeezy. And I just, man, I'm like, we got to make the biggest, we got to make Yeezy and Nike. We got to tear people's heads off. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga from Chicago. I got the hottest shoe. I'm at Nike. It wasn't no J. Cole, Kendrick, Trav, Drake, Virgil. I was all of them in one, right? Before they started putting all these battery packs, Lucian battery packs, LVMH battery packs by each one to distract from the true leader and shit. So Don C then says to A-Side, I'm glad Ye didn't get the deal because it wouldn't have gave no one else a chance. Well, who's the one? 4 people that worked for me. So that means all 4 people that worked for me was going into the meetings with me, working on designs for me, then shaking hands with people behind my back. They wasn't really with the king. Faggot ass Virgil, faggot ass Don C, faggot ass Matt Williams, and faggot ass Jerry Lorenzo. 4 faggots.
Interesting. I mean,
and also, you gotta run this shit straight.
Yeah.
You can't chop it up. You can chop it, you can do whatever. It's like you chopped at the Bible, the word still came through. Imagine you try to chop the word faggot at his interview, it would be like 3 sentences.
You know, as you talk about censorship, and even you say that, I still say that for it. Just like you've been throwing it around like you don't give a damn. How do you feel about like people like speech is censored a lot. What we could say, it feels like they're trying to take off those shackles, and it's like you said woke is dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I was supposed to leave 18 minutes ago.
So you're going to Japan for real?
Don't drop the location.
So, what's out there? I know you didn't want me to come to China. I was just like, it feels so far away, and culture, like, what are you seeing? Like, you just tell me, what's on that side of the world? I've never been.
Hold on a second, somebody was talking about this Cardi said, yo, Cardi wants to sit down, let's connect, gang. I said, who's this? Lou. I'm with Cardi's camp, give me a call. I said, who gave you my contact? Answer that question first. Cash, tap in. We black men, these industries are extorting us. Black on black violence. Information is key. These niggas are setting you up. Yeah, I can definitely see that, but perfect setup. You mentioned my daughter, so now I get to end the movie. And I'm gonna end the movie with somebody for sure.
Do you think he did that purposely, or do you think he just thought it was kind of trendy because Kim acknowledges? Again, there are some people who feel like it's just random coincidences, and it looks like you're like, no, you're doing that to fuck with me because you left me off the album.
If you my dog, what one of my actual friends or someone that could call my daughter, their niece, will reach out to a woman that I got issues with, obviously. That's some faggot shit. I ain't no street nigga, I'm a pink polo pussy faggot and shit, but I know that is not street code. I know that part. Like, is that okay? That part of it. Before we even get to me being mad.
No, I get it. Like, it's like an ex. Like, why you hitting my ex? You know what I mean? Like, if you my man and I don't fuck with my ex, or I don't fuck with my baby mom, why you even acknowledging her?
What? Yeah. And you're fucking reposting my baby mom, and not even reposting me. You was the first feature on Donda. It's like the Cardi shit is like the final heartbreak. I don't give a fuck about this black man. How these niggas run up, nigga? Come kill me then, nigga. Come kill me because the motherfucking coward dies 1,000 deaths. And it's the final heartbreak. Niggas using you, know what I'm saying? It's like this.
What's on the album? Like, it seems like if you felt like you were going to be like you guys worked on, did you work on music?
Yes. The day I did Wheels Fall Off, that's when the nigga Cardi got the song with Thug and Ty and shit. I mean, he was in the studio. We was working on, he sent me the song, we was talking about doing a mixtape, and then, this gentleman named Peter told me like on Wednesday or Thursday too, whatever it was like, oh, this Cardi album is going up Friday. I called him, I said, bro, where's our song? But on that note, it feels like on Cardi album like he's doing everybody a favor though too. He need to have all the fucking features. It felt like, oh, he hot right now, and he had to do Uzi a favor, or this a favor, that favor, and it's just like, and And this level, obviously the album could be better. At this level, it's a different level of experience that's needed to handle 30 songs. To understand how to be running those producers. Like Cardi's a genius in his own right. It's another thing to run that Donda Stadium. And it's just what they call it, ambitious. Like that amount of songs is really ambitious. And a big thing is like, how did you do that without me just as your producer, man, whether I was on it or not? It's like, y'all keep on wanting to do like the last Kendrick got not that, but the previous one is like a direct copy of
Mr. Morales.
Yeah, of fucking Apollo. I'll show you. It's like, oh, these are the drums from this song. This is the approach to this song. This is because I'll be in here like just inventing new approaches to a song and shit. Oh, we're gonna drop the drums like this on Blood and Leaves. I'm gonna make the ending of Runaway last as long. And you know, I'm the type, I will share anything and everything with whoever. I would do collaborations, or I did, and it's just too much. Where as soon as the shit get hot, no one is like, yo, nah, this nigga, you know what I mean?
You think they take the sauce and run off of it, then forget about it.
Forget about it, and then they go against me for like political shit. You know how many fucking rappers and celebrities went against me for the Trump shit? Then I understand with the Jewish shit, but you know I wasn't lying on that shit. And now the Cardi shit, it was the perfect combination of me not having a name and likeness and me finding out about that shit, to me being left out the album, also faggot ass trap shit, to him calling, what's that?
You mean Trav?
Trav left me off his album, took 4 of my songs from the ranch in Wyoming. My choruses, my exact singing lines, replaced me with him or with other people, put Future Scissor on the joints, took me off. I felt, with no explanation, shit just comes out.
So what are these conversations like? You guys aren't talking like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
We see the frustration, but what are they telling you? Are they apologizing?
They're not telling, but we know why they're doing it. We know why. You know why. I know why. Okay, I gotta leave. I have to leave. We could double back on it.
You definitely double back.
Yeah.
One last real questions.
All right.
What changed in between, and obviously you're bringing back Sunday service now, but there was a time.
Oh, the nigga from Sunday Service tried to hit me for $2 million, Jason White, to run it. It's like, it's always a scam and it's Hollywood shit, but keep going on.
But you used to be on, like even certain language you felt just wasn't appropriate. You say you didn't want to get into secular music. I mean, I think even that track with 3 Stacks where, you know, I think he wanted to curse or something like that. You're like, no, we got to keep it clean. Now when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that yay? Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes, or what do you then realize?
I'm evil. This the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody can tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
Did you ever apologize for anything, or like, not necessarily regret, but like, see things you've done or seen people you offended in the past and be like,
yeah, man, God hurts too. It hurt me that I had to hurt Jay. It hurt me. It hurt me, the Cardi shit, it hurts me. This shit, all this shit, I experience pain. People be thinking, oh, is he suicide? No.
well, you tweet about that. And well, we're all worried. You know, like
Yeah.
I think you're the only one that can do what you do, but primarily because no matter even if you say some shit that people really don't like, they love you. And you're probably the only hip hop artist, or the only artist, period, that you're so ingrained in us that we'll never, and that's why, like, you know, I don't think cancellation could ever work with you, because it's like, no matter what, you're always gonna make us smile at a point, because you're Yankee. When you start talking, and you mentioned suicidal thoughts, what's happening?
We say that, but then people don't see what's happening. Look at the Chicago photo. Then look at the work that I put into Cardi. Then look at me sitting and telling North, like, you got it. We not going on this Cardi album. I know it's the number one. Your friends are like, yo, you're gonna be in this Cardi. I know it's very exciting. Like for a kid like that has everything to be on a Cardi song is that. And North is like, yo, you got a problem with Cardi? I got a problem with Cardi.
So you said tiptoes behind you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what all these faggot ass rappers need to understand. Don't get this Disney shit and this Hulu shit fucked up. I'm her daddy. And I deal with pain and I administer pain also. Yeah, me, pink polo faggot, I administer pain mentally. Because none of these niggas is psycho or as smart as me. At least not the niggas. I can't say for the tech dudes, okay, that's some other shit. But artists be dumb, bro. It's like, they can't even fucking count, bro. Jewish people run their whole shit. The lawyers run their whole shit. Our whole shit. Like, the contracts are set up for us to not read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga can't, okay, go out and start run a whole record label without a Jewish person. Now take back what I had to say. You know, start up your whole TV network and shit. Make it run. But no Jewish investors. Let me see how that works. You know what I'm saying? Until motherfuckers can really get their shit together like they Nigerians or like they Chinese or like they're Jewish or like they're the tech Indians or some shit, everything I'm saying counts. And the way, as far as the way I feel, what I'm expressing, I'm saying, people want to fuck with me, I'm telling them, they can't fuck with me. And anybody that ever went against me, and it's the other shit, I don't really have a problem with Kendrick. I would never call Kendrick a faggot. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what happened with the song and that whole idea. I don't like how they used Kendrick. That's right. And also, I don't like him saying he the number one because I'm the number one. So those are my two things.
People think that that's jealousy. They feel like even when you criticize the Super Bowl performance, you're like, man, I ain't like him on Cardi's album. He got too many verses. Like, yeah, he can rap, but we ain't want to hear this shit.
Y'all don't go to church? God is an angry God. God is a jealous God. What are you talking about? I'm the closest thing to God on earth. And I act just like how God acts. Like I grow up when people, whatever interview you did previous to the interview, of this interview, I guarantee you it's going to be more of a blessing than the previous interview. So what has God done? Bless. God has used me to bless John Legend, boom. Amber Rose, Kim, Travis, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So whatever's here, the blessings run through me. But in that same way, I'm angry. I'm jealous. And now I can say all these people were the family that I never had, but North is my actual family. So give me one reason, please. Because before it's all jealousy, is this and that, and now it's this far. So yes, I was jealous that Kendrick is on Cardi album, and I feel like that's two different genres. It seemed like J. Cole and Kendrick would be more like, I like mixing genres and shit, but yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm hearing this shit for the first time. Yeah, I'm not on it. Yeah, this man rapping about Skims. It's like, that's what, man, what about all the shit where I said, I don't fuck with rappers. I don't fuck with celebrities. And then I do the Jay-Z tweet and people be surprised. Like, I told you niggas I don't fuck with niggas. You niggas just don't be believing me.
I know you gotta go music. Next down the album, Bully. Like, I think there's a lot of people who they're like, yo, listen, man, Ye is going off on Twitter, but we just want the music. We want the music. You know, what's that creative process even at this point? Because
there's a whole nother, we should have started right there. There's a whole thing, creative process, 47 years and multiple lifetimes of creative process to make the top living, influencer.
It was crazy when you say, yo, I've been in this shit 30 years, Cardi, you're a child. And it was like, this motherfucker really been in this shit 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Niggas ain't finna, this is what I'm saying. With the Cardi thing, in relationship to music and what you're saying. When I was 14 years old, I was cutting hair. It was a nigga that ran a shop, older gentleman. I came up there, I'm cutting hair. One day I cut like 5 people's haircuts and shit. I probably made, I don't know, maybe I had $100 in my pocket. And then I like was running across the street, my honey, feeling so good about myself. And the dude ran out the shop. He said, "Hey, come back here, come back here." He said, "Show me how much money you made." I showed him. He took half that shit. So I'm saying niggas be using my shop and then running off with the $100. And then what, they gonna run with the $100 show back over my daughter while they at it and shit? No, I gotta go to the back at that point. Niggas know damn well, it just became a thing where it's like, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna use Jay for this. I'm like, no, nigga, fuck all these niggas. It's because Virgil made it look like that's what you're supposed to do. Niggas just call me like, yo, you're a platform. I ain't a platform. These niggas not better than me. These niggas, a nigga has yet to make a better product. Take the Louis Vuitton Dons and take every Virgil sneaker, and you can have a choice. Every single Virgil sneaker ever made was the first sneaker I ever made. You get what I'm saying? So take everybody out. Take Graduation, all right, and then take Dark Fantasy. Take Watch the Throne. Take Donda. Take, you know what I'm saying? You can just go. The One No Rap album's better than Vulture's one last year. Let's go song for song for song. And it only got half of me on it.
You did that in cancellation. Like how hard is it to, if they're saying, DSPs are saying, well, we're not distributing that, or not DSPs, I mean distributors. They're saying we're not distributing that. I don't know if you get flagged from the DSPs who have to, then put it up on their streaming services. But like it feels like the things in between getting your product to people, those for Vultures especially, there was a lot of people running out the way. You still got it up, right? Still got nominated for a Grammy, which by the way, it's like, again, I know you got it just brings up like 15 different more artists. Like Grammy was crazy.
How could I not? You gotta come to Japan, bro. I really gotta make this.
No, I know.
I'm serious. Like y'all should come out there.
I know.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. No.
I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Where you going out to the airport?
What was you thinking the whole time? He's like, man, that nigga needs more security. No security can like fucking stop those interviews. Yeah. And y'all headed to the airport.
We're not about a thing, right?
There's. How much y'all got of that?
No, everything is there. It's 64 minutes.
All right.
That's what somebody told me. I was shocked. Why don't you move around with security, man?
All that security, but
I thought, but I always heard that you never did that. Well, I thought that I would come in here, you have 15 assistants, 15 staffers, you have all type of shit going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. As opposed to.
Well, people, millionaires usually just have it's a lot of fluff, right? It's just like, you just have people just to wait around. Yeah.
That was nice with the magnet.
Yeah. Like, they usually have just people to wait around on them, and, it kind of creates like almost like a bureaucracy where it's like, hey, if you want to get to the guy, you get to this guy, who then talks to this guy, and this girl, and this person, then you get to them to make a decision. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's when you get Me Too, because the person started getting feel like they got too much power and shit. That nigga had an assistant. I knew she thought she made when she started saying copy.
Well, I mean, if you let her ask you for $3 million, like, you should have said, you bugging the fuck out. Like, you said, I knew she was crazy when she said copy. I mean, that's that person in the middle type of conversation.
And they got the power. It's like they can't help it. Like they can't help themselves. And like I can talk to them. I'm really big. Like I got people right now that come in working on music, and then they want to like start working on clothes and shit. I'm just like, you don't know shit about clothes. And people start putting themselves in the middle of everything. And like
You grab us and grab the suitcase. Okay, right here. Perfect.
The only thing I
I thought it's like, people will be like, oh, we didn't post so much for them. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? I'm leaving out. Where you guys?
We were preparing for the reunion.
Yesterday I had my black KKK leather out.
You wearing it?
Yo, he just apologetically himself, man. You gotta be the ability to start moving like how you move, right?
Well,
No, it's like I think you don't give a fuck about what no one else is thinking about. Their impressions on you. You're just living your truth. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what we did, run away together and stuff.
Oh.
Service,
Hi.
all that thing. That's really where Skims came from.
Really?
That's her hotel. Yeah.
Ah. The reason why I said that is I'm like,
Would you like one of these to go?
no, I'll take one. Yeah, I'm serious. Hey, you know what?
Go ahead.
Maybe you want to follow me or?
Would you pan?
Okay.
I'm leaving because this guy on his leg. That's right. Some other stuff. So like, you're not particularly afraid of threats or afraid to die. It's tight. It's just kind of like,
No.
it's like, you know. I don't want to say it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You're like, you like flying private there?
What's worse than a death threat? A hospital threat. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
A hospital threat is way worse.
I almost feel like at some point they're gonna try to like do a Wendy Williams to you, where they're like, listen, we'll take his phone, he can't communicate, he's making sign languages outside the window.
Yeah, what, for fucking talking? For talking? You're saying they're definitely in the hospital
It's called conservatorship.
for talking.
No.
Conservatorship, yeah.
Yeah.
And take over your money for talking. What?
It almost happened before.
Yeah.
It almost happened before. Well, then, you got
We
hospitalized.
talk on the phone? And I have to go.
We do what you need, okay? We
Okay.
are coming with you, we will be.
To Japan? Okay. You good? We should figure out how to shoot boy, like
Tell
start
me
shooting.
everything you need, we do it.
Yeah, because Gabe has some good ideas for that.
Really, you just go. Really?
Okay?
You bring it on the next one. All right. Hop in. Yeah. This one, I'm forgetting doors.
That way you can keep recording.
Yeah.
I wanted to say this about why do I talk so much in these interviews, or why do I express myself so much on I gave my KKK out, that's fine.
Oh, you just gave away?
No, they work with me.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. You know, 50 said I let my watch talk on chain,
Yeah.
talk on God with a homie. It's your voice is everything. You know, if you have money, look at this is her car, by the way.
Really? It's like some old school Vincent joint.
You're gonna, you might buy a car or a watch, a house. So when somebody comes to your house, no, you black, white, Muslim, whatever, you're gonna see the car, you see the house. It's just the nature of man to do that. But what happens when you had billions, then lost it, then got it back, families, lost it, they sold your kid's name and likeness, all that. Then what do you have left at that point? You got your, his voice, like, I would get distracted, but I would say, this thing, whether I'm shadow banned or not, to have this idea that somebody's hearing it, 5 people are hearing it.
You talk to Elon? Like, I feel like Elon is like, listen, I might gotta put some labels on it, I'm not gonna kick you off of there.
I got kicked off for just posting one thing last time. Like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So now that I've been able to do it, it's like somebody getting used to money. And you think, it's like what y'all got is like 5 weeks straight. And yes, man. 5 weeks straight of Beyonce had the best video. Think about that moment. And I picture that not let up. It's like having money, like me. It's like having money for real. It's like freedom to talk. You know what I mean? Because they'll be like, okay, that's enough. Your Grammy Award speech is up. Don't say that. You say that. You got to. So now you're experiencing someone who just say everything they want to say, and a lot of people can hear it. And I won't give that up for my life. I give up my life before I gave that up. And then what makes it so funny is like the Jay-Z tweet, Jay-Z's kid tweet makes the Nazi shit not even seem so bad. Every week it's like...
Yeah. I feel like people feel like that was like probably the worst tweet you said.
Or the best. Or the strongest.
Yeah.
One more. I'll be saying all kind of like
Hit me anytime.
Victorian shit all the time, right? I'll be like exiled.
Yeah. That was epic, man. That was epic. All right, be safe, man. What? That was epic. That was epic. I mean, yo, I thought I was gonna run out of space. And look, get the car. There he goes. Ye's out of here. That was some epic shit, bro. Yo, I probably asked 3 questions. No, probably like 4 to 5. 4 to 5. I give him credit. He let us keep rolling whole time. Whole time, keep rolling. Whole time, keep rolling. How much? How long?
73 minutes.
70. You know what's crazy? When I looked at it, it said it only had 50 minutes. So I was thinking 50 minutes is gonna run out. Like, how is he still recording? Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, listen, man. That was, I won't necessarily say interview. That was a Kanye West experience.
You're in the mix with the one and only DJ Simple Simon, bringing the heat with Supremacy Sounds. Search for Supremacy Sounds on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Mixcloud, HearThis.at, and Apple Podcasts. Download exclusively at supremacysounds.com. Turn it up and let's go.
These rows of flames are catching on fire. evil. We chose for why raise the time of the most high? Ye sons of men. Rich man's wealth is in the city. Yeah. Destruction of the poor is his poverty. Lord, destruction of your soul is vanity. Yeah.